Hey y'all, welcome to the channel that brings you multidimensional content, which means that the readings are from a broad and expansive point of view, that they're not for a specific time but should resonate with you whenever you come across them. So we're doing a Starseed reading and we're doing the Mantis Starseeds, and I have a reading for you guys, right? I actually would say Mantis Starseeds, like the concept is quite controversial because like you be hearing people talking about how no one can channel the Mantis Starseeds, like blah, 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 the actual beings. It's weird. I like, so yeah, just off the bat, I just want you to know that that's not true. It's not that. It's just that unlike the other starseeds, where to be honest, let's say you have predominantly Pleiadian like blood, like you have a predominantly Pleiadian bloodline, right? Even if you want to talk to Andromedan like star beings, or you want to talk to Syrian star beings, it's not really a big deal. It's actually not that hard to come into contact with other, like, star beings and so forth. The whereas the Mantis beings are not as forthcoming. I wouldn't call them private or secret. It's not that. It's just how nature has done it. It kind of like hides them. And so in order to have an audience with Mantis starseeds, it's by invitation. They come to you. You do not summon them. You do like none of that kind of thing. They come to you. They invite you. They summon you. And the reason why that would be is because you have a Mantis starseed blueprint that can obviously be activated only by these beings. This actually sounds a lot like Abantu Nzunza. If you guys have watched my Nzunza readings, if you haven't, go ahead and watch them. You guys are gonna resonate so much, like those of you that are Mantis starseeds. Yeah. Cause so I'm kind of like asking like, what can I tell like these star seeds, about um their nature, at least in relation to the the Mantis connection. And I'm getting, it's complicated because yeah, basically what I was asking is that what characteristics can these people like connect with, like directly connect with their Mantis, like DNA, or like what part of their nature can these people directly connect to their Mantis DNA. And they're like, it's actually kind of complicated because it's the most quiet part of you, it's the most subtle part of you. And it's complicated because it's the part of you that's like not attached to your external environment or your external circumstances because of a certain understanding. And it's that understanding that is complicated to explain. Because it involves a unity that includes separation. A lot of people are not ready to understand that, especially in a time like now where you're being led to move from separation into unity. Nothing is outside of unity. Nothing is outside of the all. So obviously, even separation is within unity. This kind of knowledge And other knowledge like this is the type of knowledge that the Mantis being uses to create new realities, to create secret realities. Like I'm being shown secret pathways, secret doorways that lead to places where there's life, but this life is unrecorded. Maybe you will be the recorder. Who knows? Okay, there we go. That was quite an intro. So you've got playful, rigid, and you've got understanding. Okay, and I'm getting that you guys may not feel like you're in the type of environment where you can completely expose yourselves, and that's to say, completely be who you are in every way. I think some of you even have a fear that you will never really find out who you really are because the space that you're in, the environment doesn't allow you to do that, which is interesting. I think like it attests to the whole separation within unity that we were talking about because at the same time you understand that you're not attached to anything, which is what we were like talking about in the beginning. Not attached to anything, but you're not attached to the storyline or like the many narratives that are happening around you, the many narratives that are happening within you. And again, I keep getting shown this part of you that is wanting to represent itself as the Mantis Starseed aspect of yourself, and the stillness, the groundedness, the calmness, because of the ability to change. Change is a Mantis being's best friend because it is through change that the Mantis being realized its abilities, its capabilities, and its affinity to create. Not only to create, but to see, like to be able to witness its creations actually like function and be alive. Right. So a lot of you, like I said before, you did have this kind of sense of feeling like you're not going to be able to be yourself in front of these people. It's almost like when people hold such a concrete idea of who you, like who they think you are, and like, you know, you can't, like, it's really hard to move within that. And okay, cool. I'm getting that yeah, the self-worth card, you've done the work where you've broken out of that mold, which is the idea that people have about you. You've broken out of limiting yourself within those ideas that people have about you, because those ideas are not big enough to cover the being that you completely are. But there is still this sort of worry that I'm getting from you guys of, but you know, like you almost need complete freedom, almost living on a mountain up somewhere, because it's strange, not because you hate people or whatever, nothing like that. It's like you want the freedom to be who you are without the weight of who they think you are, without the weight of like everybody, whoever everybody thinks you are. And You don't need a hill. That's what I'm getting here. Hills are for people to die on. You don't need a hill, fam, because you're gonna live. Like, so you don't need a hill. I'm getting that there's this separation. I don't know. Like, I'm seeing like a dome, or just this like I'm being shown like a rift, like a separation, right? Where your detachment from the everyday narrative and everybody's story, like the detachment is gonna be so fluidly solid. Like, yo, because nothing is completely solid, but it's obviously not fluid. Like, you get what I mean, right? Like, changeable. This changeable barrier that, like, you've put between you and other, it's like, I don't know, it's at a proper point now. It's proper. I think this is just talking about your boundaries and how basically your boundaries are so nurtured and so set that you're no longer going to feel this need to run away in order to be who you are. You're no longer going to feel this need to close yourself up and be alone in order to be who you are. um I see you amongst like so many people, and yet you're acting like it's as if no one's watching. It's as if you don't see the people watching you. It's as if you don't see them. So you're free. But it's like though they're all there. Like they see you, they're all there, but you don't feel them anymore. And that gives you this sense of freedom that allows you to break through whatever other limitation was left in terms of your nature, and so your ability to create. And when I say your ability to create, I mean like your ability to create, your ability to destroy, your ability to mend, your ability to be. Like everything is just about to be so amplified. Like, because of what I just said. I'm not really finna repeat. Especially because I have no idea what I just said. I think, yeah, we're good. We're done. That's what I have for you today. Like, yo, if you've ever channeled Mantis beings, then you'll know it's wild. It's such a wild feeling. It's like they're kind of pompous, like, but obviously, like, not. Like, it's not. It doesn't make you feel small or, like, whatever. It's like, yeah, I don't, it's really weird. It's like ego that doesn't make you feel small. Like, but you're aware. Oh, okay, that was weird. Okay, anyway, guys, bye.